Thank you, WD-40. Oh, hey, look what I got today. Is that thing running? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, let's see what's in the box. It's like an unboxing video. It's an interesting box. Three-sided box, or it's got like a wraparound box there. Oh, somebody sent me some swag. Look at that. Whoops. Safety glasses everywhere. Wow, look at that. Isn't that nice? WD-40 swag. Holy mackerels. Look at all that stuff. Got some, I'll say WD-40 on them. Got some WD-40 t-shirts. That's a big WD-40 logo. Oh, look at that. Whole pack of t-shirts. Oh, we got WD-40 sweaters. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? WD-40 sweater. That's giant amount of stuff. Oh, a couple of them. Feel different. Yeah, one's thicker, one's thinner. Oh, there's three of them. Holy mackerel. Oh, there's three of everything. Well, isn't that nice of them? Thank you, WD-40. Alright, well, I just about to get started on the John Deere. That blew that seal, I hope, or something. Like oil was raining down from there. I showed you the oil on the ground outside. There's the remnants of the oil gloosh from the tractor. And it looks like a lot of oil came out of there. And showed you some of the oil that's on the machine here. But just before I do that, I got myself a stack of lac. I showed you all the WD-40 that came in. And I just want to unbox a couple of these, put some of it away quickly here. And that includes the 3-in-1 brand. This is an awesome brand, of course. Everybody knows it. I've had this old can of 3-in-1 for so many years. I can't tell you how many years I've had that. Of course, everybody uses that for drills, for drilling things, for their, everything from hinges to door mechanisms, lock mechanisms, everything. That stuff is great for. I've got it in, several older style canisters. This one, look at how that metal one, I'm guessing, is the oldest, but these ones are fairly old, well used. So got some more of this here, high performance penetrant. Also got myself a box of the quick straws. There's the original, of course, and the smart straw, obviously, and all these. I think a lot of brands have them now. Super helpful. So it's you got the straw that's on there, doesn't get lost, and then you got the basic spray from here. These are great. They got a lock-in mechanism on them, and I got a kid that gets into everything, so that's fantastic. You pull that back so it unlocks it. Also doesn't spray when you got it stuck up against something in your trunk or whatnot. And then, of course, you got the spray action straw and the wide spray. So those are great. And of course, I can't send those through the mail, but I'm going to show you what I do have. Let's turn it around this way. A little bit more room here. So, smallest channel ever, I think, on YouTube to do a giveaway. And I'm going to give away a couple of WD-40 shirts. They are in large. And I'm going to give away one of these beautiful kangaroo jackets. This is a pullover, kangaroo, hoodie, whatever you want to call it. Lots of different, when I was a kid, we called these kangaroo jackets. I think I might be the only one. Pullovers. They got pocket in it, of course. Hooded pulley. What do they call these? A very good brand, Clique. And these are large as well. So I'm going to give away one of these and one shirt. How about that? Let's give away a shirt and a hoodie and also a hat. So 3 items. 3 people are going to get gifts: hat, shirt, and pullover. Thanks to WD-40 for that swag. And of course, WD-40 is what I've always used my entire life. So did my dad, and I didn't want to go without it. So got lots on hand now. I did actually last year, 10 years ago maybe, I bought one of those gallon containers, and those were great. Actually, I won't blow the load all in one video here, but I got to show you this. This is a brand new item from WD-40 called the Easy Reach, and this has got a flexible straw that you can flex get that WD-40 anywhere you need it to go. So this would be really helpful in like idle and choke levers. Right here, this thing is fantastic for getting into, look at that. How many times have you tried to get onto things underneath other items? Fantastic. And then into these cables here, where you're trying to get the WD-40 lubricant right inside those cables. You can get down, right down and dirty inside there. Fantastic. Look at that. Oh yeah. I'll turn that the other way a little bit. Look at that. I can get right up underneath there. That is brilliant. Brilliant, I'm telling you. Anyways, okay, let's start getting this thing apart. All right, after all that fun and giveaway stuff, I'm going to finally get onto this JD here and find out what or where the oil was spewing from. So much oil. Start with getting this hood out of our way. It's funny that only one bolt holds the whole thing on. One on each side. Nothing down here. Although when you have the shield on, then that connects here. Why is there a nut back there? There's a captured nut right behind this. That's loose, of course. He's uncaptured, I guess you could call it now. So, a little snap-on pick back there. Try to hold it still. There we go. Now we can pull this front piece off, hopefully, maybe. And shroud. Shroud number 2. Shroud 3. It's the one that I bent up to get into the starter down there. Looking for signs of wet oil. There's a bunch of it there on the head, but that's all older stuff back there. Let's pressure wash this engine, of course. And still thinking gushing from the back there. That pump that goes into the engine down here. So the starter's all wet with oil, wet down here. Could have leaked from there, gone onto the flywheel, and shot all over the place. Just like it's showing here on the head and all the way up front. Here's why I'm thinking that's where it came from, because look at all the wet oil on that screw right there. So pretty hard to tell if that's where it's leaking from, but a lot of really wet oil around top of the screw, and the screw is loose. So going to start by tightening down the pump, filling it full of oil. Yeah, this one's really loose. Look at that. I just crank that one like half a turn. So if I could have gotten lucky, this seal here just loosened up, or the pump, fuel pump, and if I tighten these down, all right, we're going to start this thing up and see if that's where she came from. I won't connect the camera to the engine, it'll just be a whole lot of shaking going on. Are you ready? Choke. Gonna get very smoky in this garage. Contact. Oh yeah, might help if I have spark plugs plugged in. We should have run on one. I don't see any fresh oil spewing out. I did feel this last time, but double check how much got in there. Yeah. Just at the bottom of the full mark. A bit more in there. And we need a funnel. No, I made a funnel. Stupid. Urgh. I poured so much oil down there, it's ridiculous. Always an amateur move. There we go. Now we're at the full point. We are going to smoke it out in here. That's shaking violently. Check the breather. So right down here, that's the base of the breather tube. And if that was causing, I mean, that wouldn't cause it to shake, but if that was causing a bunch of crankcase pressure, that could be why the oil was spewing out before. See if there's a way to get that off. Of course, it broke the gasket there, but that's pretty minor. And then if you look down here, there's an awful lot of oil there, so Somehow it just blew a lot of crankcase pressure. The pipe is open, the pipe's fine. It's back in here. Running rough. I don't see any oil spewing out. Yeah, a little smoky in here. Definitely time to turn on the old paint fume vent. I should put a switch on this. Get a little bit of a hassle reaching in there for the plug. There we go. It sucks a lot of fumes out very quickly. Alright, well, let's crank these head bolts down and just double check all those things. They are a little bit loose, for sure. Each one's taking half a turn. Alright, so now, instead of oil, I did have it running for a bit. I'm seeing some wetness down there that's a lot more fuel-like than oil. So I dried some of it up. I was able to clean a bunch of the oil out of there, or the oil off the bottom, because it was so wet, and of course it was wet with gasoline. That's why I cleaned up the oil so well, as you can see. The bits that are bare now. So I was just running my finger under here. That's chafed right there, so let's pull this off. Yeah, it's empty. Off on the carb side. There's a little bit of fuel in there, not much. Okay, let's go over here and see if I can find some tubing that matches. I just bought this here for the snowmobile. This is, what is this? 3/16, 1/8? No, the one with the blacked out square. 1/4 inch. It might be a bit small. I think this is 3/8. Actually, I think it says on there. Yep. 1/4 by 3/8 is what I need. What I have in here, this one here is 3/8 inside by half. And there's this black one. Of course, the black one doesn't say anything on it. Up at that. It looks a little small, but it could be. This is really pliable, so maybe it stretches out better. All right, let's take that over to here and see what we can rig up. All right, so yeah, a real mechanic probably wouldn't use side cutters to cut this to length, but hey, the right tool is a tool that works. Perfect. That's the right tool. All right. So let's get this sorted in here now. Carb side. Oh yeah, it fits actually really well. Nice. Super pliable. Fits right in there. Now, I'm going to need to have that primed back up. Didn't want to stay running there, and that's why, because it was sucking a bunch of air through that hose there. Try her again. Let's get this on a different stand. Contact. Running, but running a little rough. $75, pretty shitty. Motor oil. One gorgeous sunny day. Still snow, of course, but lots of sunshine today. Big blue skies. Big blue skies. I love it. Last year I took a picture of this very field with dust coming flying off. It was so dry from the combine. Right behind those trees, you couldn't even see the combine for all the dust. I thought there was a fire. It was just dry dirt and seed being combined off. Now it's just snow. Check that out. They're replacing all the ties, railroad ties along here. There's an awful lot of old ties piled up. That looks like a bit of a fire hazard. I'd say that's a bit of a fire hazard. Well, maybe not so much with the snow on it, but I think that was there all of last summer as well. You'd think they could almost spontaneously combust. Many piles of creosote soaked 6x6s. Get them out of there. There they are, coming back the other way. Looks like there's even more now. No, it's the same, just different view. Tons and tons of old trees dead. Pulled up from under the tracks. Alright, what are you finding? What are you looking for here? Oh, got a bunch of stuff already on the floor. What's that? Your snack? How's that snack? Did I give you something to treat in there? Oh, it's hard to get that stuff out of there, isn't it? Yes, it is, Daddy. I can't get it out. I can't get that stuff out of the dish. Can you help me? Well, I can't really help you. I'm busy doing my own thing. You just keep licking. You keep, oh, put your foot on it. Yeah. I'm making the taco pie again. Favorite. This time Shannon wants some spinach in it. So, oops, got my spoon hanging out in there. So, we're going to just warm up this already cooked beef. ground beef. Then we're going to put lots of onions and some spinach. And then we will make it with, uh-oh, where'd they go? They're not in here. I think they're in the downstairs fridge. Here's the goods. Oh, geez. It's really hard to grab 3 of them at the same time. Back to dinner. Right, sweetheart? What are we making? She's like, are you making dinner, Dad? What's going on? Oh, this one's still trying to lick out that grease out of there. Oh, here comes Mr. Man. Back to, that's sizzling. Wooden spoon, there you are. I do the dishes too. That's if I hold the camera in the right spot. Gotta get this stuff in there. Let's put spinach in half, non-spinach another half. I think I'll be able to get that into half of it. Okay. I can't get spinach in half of it, it's just got to go in there. A little extra cheese never hurt anyone. A little bit. Cover up the bare spots. That. Get that in there. One more over here. Okay, I think I only needed 3 of these. 2 of these, I mean. Only 2. You only need 2. Third one's going back in the fridge. What are you looking at? Huh? Waiting for snacks? Oh look, I'll sit down, look pretty. Oh yeah, just before I put it in the oven, I like to put a little cheese on top. Bakes it. More for color than anything. Alright, let's take a peek. I see it in there. I see it. Look at that. Oh, I love these. Golden brown. I think I'll just leave it in for a couple more minutes. Getting a little bit more gold in her. Looks good. Oh, golden brown. I think we'll just leave it in for another minute. Check out the cook. We'll shut her off and we'll let it sit. Can't help to peek. Oh, we have an assistant in the kitchen as the masterpiece comes out of its lair. Oh, look at that. I left it in just for another couple minutes and browned up nice. to binder.